But I'm just saying that when a man is coming in between the friendship that you have with your friend, 5 years friendship, 2 years friendship, do you know what it means to build something together with someone, and then somebody comes out of nowhere, somebody that you will not end up marrying? Ah, ladies, this is my gender. Hi my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Jay here. If you are spotting this face for the first time, hello, it's so good to have you here, and I hope that you find a reason to stay, because trust me, it's all good vibes on this channel. In today's video, we are going to be chatting again, as well as doing my makeup. I'm just going to be talking about female friendships and how it is so hard to sustain female friendships. Like, there are literally some things that makes friendship with the same gender. There's just some things that we do either consciously or unconsciously, and we do not know that it affects the relationship that, or the friendship that we have with this other person. My face looks very ashy. I just had my bath, and I'm going to be using the Mismetics Potion. It's a moisturizer to just plump up the skin. You know the way guys have bro codes? I feel like has reached that point where girls too need to start having girl codes. Like, I know that some people say that things like that do not exist, but we need to legalize that thing. Not legalize, but normalize it, because the things that some ladies do is totally unheard of, and the fact that the society has also normalized these things also makes it even worse. So the first thing I would say spoils or like totally cuts off female friendships is competition. So competition can be healthy, at the same time unhealthy, and sometimes or not, you find out that the reason why some friendships have gone down the drain is because of competition. Like, you just want to compete with your friend for what was the, like, what why? You call this person your friend, you should have healthy competitions, you should set goals together. Like, I get that your goals might not align, like all of your goals might not align actually, but I mean, okay, let me give an instance. For instance, say your friend wants to get a car, and you are feeling bad that your friend wants to get a car. I don't know, or maybe your friend made an investment of, let's say, £2,000, and you know, because you are a friend now, she comes to tell you, oh, I made so investments, and this is the amount that it is going to yield. And then instead of you to be happy for her, like, bad blood is literally filling your body. Sister, you need to change. The Lord is speaking to you. What kind of ghetto behavior is that, for Christ's sakes? It is very, very unnecessary, especially when you call this person your friend. I don't think like, competitions should not even be in the books. And when I even say healthy competition, I don't even necessarily mean it as competition. I mean it as you want to achieve things together and you are able to, and when you are not able to, it's actually okay, and you do not feel like a type of way towards your friend because of that. You have, like, you leave the main friend out of the friendship. Let me give you an instance. So I have a friend and I have another friend. So let's say that I have friend A, and I have friend B, and I introduce friend A to friend B, maybe for some sort of reason, maybe like an outing or a girl's trip or that sort of thing. They just get to meet like somehow, and after a while, friend A and friend B actually like vibe, and you know, they start going on like outings and trips without me. sis, that's ghetto behavior. Don't do that, because it is like you're leaving the main, like the connecting factor, the person that actually brought you guys together. You're leaving the person out of everything. It's ghetto behavior, in my opinion. Actually, it's ghetto behavior because it does not speak well of you. It, like, it technically means like you have snatched that person's friend. And just in case you do not know, there is something called friendship jealousy, and some people literally have that, whereby they have friends and they do not want their friends to have other friends. Does that make sense? And so imagine doing that to somebody that actually has friendship jealousy. What do you think, or how do you think that person will be? And if you have ever felt left out by someone, you would know what it means to actually do that. When somebody introduces you to somebody and then you leave that person out of the equation, and then you guys start, like, it's okay for you guys to go out, you know, and like do stuff, but don't leave the connecting factor. Like, don't leave that person that connected you guys together, don't leave the person out of the picture, because it, like, it literally doesn't speak well. The next thing that I would say, and this one I really do not like it, just because I feel like it's the major factor why we have a lot of failed female friendships. And it is the fact that when your friend does something to you, more like when your friend offends you, you do not speak to, like, you will not tell your friend that, babe, like, this is what you did, I don't like it. You would then go to like your other friend that you have, and then you start telling this your other friend what like the first friend did. I understand that you are hurt, but would it not make sense to actually speak to the person that offended you? And I must have done this at some point, honestly, because again, I understand that some people might be like me, where, you know, like, your friend offends you, and in the heat of, you know, like, when you are angry and stuff, you do not want to talk about it with that friend, because you feel like words that should not be said might actually be said, and then you would not be able to like take those words back. I have done this in the past, and honestly, right now it is not something that I do anymore, because I don't know, it just feels to me. Like, speak to the person that offended you and see, you know, sometimes when like your friends even offend you, they don't know, like, they do not realize that they actually offended you, and you have to be the one to tell them that, babe, what you did the other time, I didn't like it, like, it got to me, or that sort of thing. And then the person will apologize, or you guys will like just talk it through and have an understanding of the situation, and then like move forward from there. But when you now go to like your other friend, and then you are talking about what this first friend has done to you, do you know what that fosters? It fosters hatred, it fosters hate, because then your other friend will now start talking about the friend that actually offended you. So we're going to be using like friend A and friend B, and then friend B will start talking about friend A, especially when friend B is on your side and is saying things from the angle that you are seeing it. That's the icing on the cake. That's where you will not be gingered, you know, and then you'll be talking, saying different things about your friend, you know, and all of that. I just think that it's something that we should deliberately not do, because it just makes sense that whoever offended you, you know, you go to the person, you trash it out, rather than spread hate and spread like hateful comments. And honestly, we are not perfect, okay? We are honestly not perfect, and everybody has his or her own flaws. So how about you speak to the person that has these flaws and see how you guys can come to like an agreement, or like a good place basically, and rather than, you know, like just talk about it with other people. Please, let's help ourselves, eh? Thank you. The next thing I want to talk about is joking about your friends' insecurities. I see a lot of ladies literally do this, and I think that it is not something that should be done. Where, like, if you understand the true meaning of insecurities, then you will know that it's really not something to joke about. The person is insecure about this thing. It means that when you talk about that thing, when you bring it up, where the person is literally aware of that thing, then the person feels like sad or down, or just basically feels in a particular way. You are the one that is not coming to highlight it, to bring attention to it. Come on now, come on, come on, let's change our ways, girls. It doesn't make one bit of sense to me that I would be the one highlighting my friend's insecurities. So let's say that for instance, I have a friend that is in the A shape. So what I think is A shape, they call them, you know, like girls that have like very big busts but do not have so much of bum bum. And then you realize that this your friend is very, very aware about um not having Botox, and you know, just really having like a very big breast. And then maybe like in a conversation, that's when you're not bringing attention to it. Ah, look at that, that's big breast, and my mom is just so flat. Please stop that nonsense. Stop it in the name of Jesus, eh? You need to hear what in Jesus' name. We're going to put you in the prayers during this fasting, because imagine that someone did that to you. Imagine. See, I literally live by this code where I tell myself that what I cannot accept from people, what would not sit well with me, when somebody does it to me, I literally should not do it to other people. If you see life that way, you would treat people better. Honestly, you will treat people better, because then you would know that if it is pinching you, there is a chance that it is also pinching the other person. So like, make conscious efforts. I know you are used to it, but try. It's not good. Like, you will not die if you try it. If you try not to highlight your friends' insecurities, I swear, you will not die. Just try it. Try it. The next thing I would say I have noticed that is a problem is friends, and it's also related to like the last point I just made, is friends making their other friends like the butt of the joke, like literally making them look stupid in front of other people. My sister, dear ladies, please stop this thing. Like, you want to make yourself the star of the show, eh? You want to make yourself look like the one that is happening at the cost of your friend. It's not good now. It's literally not good. It's like the worst thing you can do. Don't ever do that to your friend. And you know, some people literally don't know this thing. I don't know if it is out of jealousy. And I would see that at the end of the day, these friends are jealous of each other. And when I mean these friends are jealous, like, it means that one friend is jealous of the other friend. Because tell me why people will be talking about, like, people, like in a gathering full of other people, maybe you just want to let me use like that Nigerian word, like you want to use the person to catch star in front of other people. Please, the Lord will help you, eh? Please stop it. Stop it, especially if you want that friendship to last, because it's not do you any good to embarrass your friend in public. It will not do you any good at all. In In fact, you will look very stupid for doing that to somebody that you call your friend. Because tell me why that is your primary reason to come and be catching star in front of other people at your friend's expense. If I had you as a friend into the bush, you are gone. What's the law? The fact that other people will also be laughing, and yeah, they will laugh now, it's funny. Whatever it is that you're saying is funny. But literally, some very sensitive people will look at you and know that you are literally a joke. They will look at you like, this girl is a joke. She can't be, she cannot be someone that you should be friends with, and you really do not want people to be looking at you in that. Only one holy grail that I live by, which leads me to my next point, which is don't ever in this life let men come between your friendship. And you know, the fact that it is so surprising that guys literally say this and do this, I wonder why ladies don't. Let me just give you guys like a very quick hint. I used to have a best friend. When I was in school, I used to have a best friend, and we are no longer best friends because of a guy. So after that incident, you know, then I would say that we didn't really have sense. Because we were in school, so we did not really have sense. We were just like behaving really stupid. And when I mean because of a man, it didn't even have to do with relationship or like maybe someone wanted to snatch someone or that kind of thing. I would say that, in my opinion, I would say that it was more of lack of trust / insecurities and whatnot. I'm not willing to like go into the gist of that, but I'm just saying that when a man is coming in between the friendship that you have with your friend, 5 years friendship, 2 years friendship, do you know what it means to build something together with someone, and then somebody comes out of nowhere, somebody that you will not end up marrying? Ladies, this is my gender. We'll be doing some things that are absolutely stupid. 1 in 10, you would hardly ever find a guy do that. And it is really just so disgusting to see that it actually happens between ladies. You know, when I think back to when this thing happened, I felt like I could have handled it better. But you know, there are some friendships that really, they are just meant to not be hard for the longest time. And there are some that if you think about it carefully, you will realize that you guys, like, in between you and the friend that you had, you guys made like some very stupid decisions. Like, when I say stupid, I mean the whole of my heart. Very stupid decisions, which will lead me to the next point, which is accountability. You see some friends, they don't want to be accountable, and that is something that literally ends many years of friendship. That's something that actually ends good years of friendship, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So I used to have this friend. Again, I'm going to keep referring to her because not because I want to spite her or something, but because I felt like things could have gone better between us. And aside that fact, I also knew that this accountability thing was one of the issues that we had. So when I mean accountability, it just literally means that when you are going like left and your friend feels like that left is not the best place for you, your friend will call you into, like, bring you into check and be like, girl, what you're doing, I don't know, but it doesn't seem like a good idea to me. I am the one that kind of has like a good instinct. I'm not saying that she doesn't have a good instinct, but I'm just saying that, you know, when I say don't do this, and even at some times in our friendship, she could testify to that fact. When I say don't do this, and then she ends up like doing the things that I've said she should not do, she will come back and tell me, you said I should not do it though, and this is what happened. So it has always like been a thing, and that's why, honestly, because your friends know you, I'm not saying that they know you 100%, but they know you to an extent, and just so that they can put you in check. Because if you have a friend that is not able to put you in check, I don't know. I don't know the type of friendship that you guys are then having, because having a friend that you will say, oh, I want to do this, and the person like, oh yes, like you have a yes friend, a friend that just agrees to everything that you are doing. And when I mean agrees to everything you are doing, I mean it in the sense that like what you are doing might be good, like it's okay, it's all right. But when you are going left, like when you are doing like around nonsense bullshit, and that your friend is literally just looking at you and like, okay, go girl, continue, you know. That friend is going to put you in the poto poto. I promise you that. That friend will put you in the poto poto, because you are not even going to know when you are doing something right and when you are doing something wrong, and that is not good for you. That is not good for you in any sense of the word good. You need someone that will be there to say that, or to let you basically know that what you are doing doesn't add up. The next thing that I would say again is, when it comes to exes, dear female friends, stay away from your friends' exes. Because tell me why, out of all the men in this world, out of all the men in this entire world, it is your friend's ex that you chose to come and date. Tell me why. Out of all the men in this world, you saw men at your workplace, at the bus station, at the bus stop, at the club, you know, you saw men. Like, you literally saw men in all of these places. But you told yourself that it's that one that my friend has dated that I am going to go for. Please, stay off. And that's why it would forever be a thing for guys to have like bro codes, because of the way like that they follow it. And it's about time, like I said, for girls to start following that stuff. And there's also one dirty thing too that girls do, where you are steadily trying to flirt with your friend's partner. Hi girls, oh, like, what is the reason? What do you intend to achieve in seeing that the relationship that your friend has with her boyfriend or her husband or her fiancé or something? What do you gain in seeing it like collapse? Do you gain anything special? Does it give you like this adrenaline feeling, you know, where you just feel like a gush of like, yes? Because if you do that, you are from hellfire and you need to remain there. We don't need people like you on planet Earth. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me why you want to do that. Why you want to snatch your friend's partner. Why? What do you intend to gain from all these things? Like, you know that adage where they say there are plenty fishes in the river. Go to the river, catch your own fish now. Why does it, like, if you want to do bad thing, you do it away from home. Not, I'm not saying do bad thing, but you get the drift now. Not your friend. Not your friend. No, not your friend. I hold friendship very close to my heart, because I am not one to make meaningless friendships, and I find it very difficult to make friendships, as like to make friends with people as well. So if I am being friends with you, then you better know that then you better know that like you're in one special place in my heart, because I don't joke with my friends just the way I don't joke with every other special thing in my life. I do not do that. I remember one time when I was in school and I had this guy that really liked my friend. I think they met on Instagram or something. Meanwhile, my friend already told me about this guy, and we're already like analyzing and stuff. Oh, is he good enough? And all those scary things. And then I think a week later, this guy comes into my DM as well, asking me out to be his girlfriend. And because my friend already told me about this guy, I'm like, this is the same guy now. Abby. Are my eyes deceiving me? And then I talked to my friend about it, and at first I was reluctant to talk to my friend about it because I didn't know how she was going to take it. But I'm like, it's better she knows, just so that she'll be able to like make the right decisions. I categorically tell you that there are some ladies that will not do that, and it just shows that there are people that love to have meaningful relationships than the other. And this is the final look of this bit. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you liked this video, if you want more videos like this, please let me know down in the comments. I just do want to say that, girls, please like stick to the girl code. Like stick to the code, please, because some of y'all be doing some very nasty things out there that are just like putting your friendships in the drain, really. Friendships that should literally last forever, like really good friendships, and you guys are just sabotaging it deliberately or not deliberate, I don't know. These are some of the things that I feel like are ruining good friendships that have potentials, and I'm working on it myself, and work on it yourself. See you in my next video. Bye.